Edit is a name. Is that true? Hang on. I wanna see this real quick. I wanna see this. Oh, well, how about that? I just learned something new. Yes, Edit is a name. It is a feminine name of Hungarian origin. I had no idea. It is I, Menace Snowdecker. Welcome back to another YouTube video of BeyBlade Land. I'm having a little bit of a funny moment for this video because for this video, and I just realized I didn't set my stuff back again. I need to make a habit of doing that. I don't know why I don't. I think I'm just a little bit tad lazy here. Yeah, there we go. For this video, I was going to work on this section. And remember how I said in the last video, if you did see the last video, on how I did order... I just went brain dead. What is happening with me today? What's happening with me lately? My brain's just dying. Killer Bayfall. That's what I was going to say. I'm literally holding it in my hand, and I just ruined the surprise. I can't get my thoughts together. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, do you remember how I said that I did order a couple, but I didn't know when they were going to be in, because that was going to be my next Beyblade build, and I did promise that. Yeah, well, after I just recorded the last video, it literally arrived the day after. And I was laughing at the sheer irony of it. I love how it's all in Japanese and I can't read a single word that's on this box. Except for literally the name, Hybrid Wheel, Maximum Series, Takara Tomy, Sono Kong, and TV. There's nothing else I can read. I find it funny. So I'm gonna get what I was gonna get done first, and if I have time afterward, I'll do an unboxing video, and then we'll start working our way down to where it's gonna be built. But we're most likely not gonna have enough time to start it, unfortunately. And I don't even know if I'm gonna get this done because I haven't done this in a good while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a whole word on top of this. Actually, 2 words. I'm going to try to make it feel unique. Oh, so that's what it looks like. That's cool. I haven't seen these 2 yet, so I was curious. That's fascinating. Let's see, what letters am I going to need? I like how people use the banners to make letters, and I deeply enjoy doing this at times. I don't remember fully what I had to do here. I guess I'll just start with what I remember. I guess. I can find all the right ones. Okay, yeah, I don't remember what I'm doing. This is not a laughing matter. This is not good. I guess that looks like an E. It looks a bit stupid. I guess I'll just do what I know and I'll revive it. What am I even saying? Revise it later. I'll take a look at it later. I'll rework it later, redesign it later. There's numerous ways I could word this. Frickin' English. I can't talk right no more. Every year I'm alive, I get just a tad dumber. I'm supposed to be getting a tad smarter. Oh boy. Let's see. I need E. What else am I gonna need? Could I make a B out of that? Is that possible? Oh, I just found A. That's one I need. If you can even call it an A. You know what? I'm just going to start with that. I'm going to start with these two. So E, A, E, and I just realized this design's not going to work out fully like I thought it would. Well, crappers. I thought I had that down to a T. I was off by one. There. Now I'll just move this upward. Okay, that solves a little bit. But I'm still missing quite a few. I haven't made these in literally ages. The last time I even made these, I actually looked at images from other people's work because I just couldn't remember. It's not difficult once you understand it, but it is a bit annoying trying to find the right balance. Okay, there's N. I'm also going to need a T. No, not the one you drown into the ground with a hammer. Why am I saying drown when I went pound? Yeah, I'm definitely dying inside and out. There's no doubt about that in my mind now. I might have to look up images again. I don't want to. I want to figure this out on my own. I want to be a smart boy. How am I supposed to be a smart boy when I'm dying inside and out? I'm just gonna keep the spike feel. I know it looks weird and throws it off, but I'm just gonna keep it at this point. No, not there. There. If I can even manage to keep it. Okay, what if I do this? If I do that, and then get rid of this. If I were to... Aha! That's one I need. B. You can kind of see what I'm doing now. I'm literally typing out the word BeyBlade Center. And if I do that exact same process... Ah, crap, I could have just saved resources and had D already. Okay, well, that's my fault. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. It already looks pretty cool, actually. I think adding the spikes made it look even better. Because it actually just matched it up a bit more. I like that. Okay, so if I do this... Oh, wait, no, I just had an idea. Crap. I need blue dye. I just had an idea. I could make a pretty cool looking C now that I thought about this. Okay, first I do this. Then I put in blue dye. I do that. Actually, no, a little bit farther. Then I put in black dye. That would also make a pretty cool L. Dang it, I might have to change this up. Fine. Fine. Okay, exact same thing I just did. First I need black dye. Give me that. Oh, give me. Thank you. And we add blue dye. Get rid of half. We add in black dye. Actually, no, I like that the way it was before. It had more legible. Okay, now I just need a R. An R and a Y. How am I going to create the R? I'm trying to think this out in my head. I know I'm going to need the slash in there. I guess I got no choice but to experiment here. Because I don't fully remember. Actually, I think I just figured out the Y. I think I just got that one. So if I do this, and then that, bingo. Okay, that solves that one. What about the R? Definitely gonna need a slash in there for the bottom, and then I use one of these points for the side. I don't know. How am I gonna create you? Maybe if I just experiment a little bit. Okay, that looks like an R. Okay, that one I do like. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. It doesn't got to be beautiful. It just has to get the point across. There, BeyBlade Center. I did that in 15 minutes. I'm proud of myself. I didn't look at a single picture or any tutorial or nothing. Hallelujah. Just go ahead and delete all these. I don't like that it's off-center, though. Maybe if I add a decal at the end or something. I could use a black banner. Oh wait, no, what if I give it a multicolor to make it feel more unique? Okay, what do I think would look cool here? To be honest, that kind of does look like a BeyBlade from a certain perspective if you just hide the top portion. Wait a minute, I think I just had an idea. Hang on. No, that's not gonna work. That will work. Okay, yeah, I just had an idea. This could actually work out in my head. Okay, so that was 2 steps. Hang on, what did I do? So I put that one down, then I covered it. Oh no, I can't do that fully. I thought, what if I put something else behind it, like a world or something? I thought that'd be cool. But now I'm realizing that's not gonna work. Yeah, see, I can't do that, because this was a 2-step process. Well, that sucks. But there is something else I can do instead. So I can't do that. See, I got red inside, gray on the outside. So I'm going to tie it in with the gray instead. I know it's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but it will still give it a unique feel. And it will blend in just a little bit more. Oh wait, hang on. What if I actually... Oh no, it's too high. You know what? I want to try light gray. See how that looks. There is no right or wrong combination when it comes to making a banner. So long as you get what you want out of it, it's all good. I guess that could work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see myself enjoying that. Yeah, okay, I don't like those. This one I like. It's about as basic as I can get it. And because we're in a world, I think I should use blue to symbolize that. But how would that look if I change it? Yeah. Okay, no. That's too basic, and I actually want the details to show. How am I going to go about doing this? Let's try that one first. I mean, it looks a tad better, but I don't know. Let me try a different combination here. Bricks is too boring. That one's too plain. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. That does not. It really is fun experimenting with this stuff. You can call me Darkcross. No, I'm kidding. Wait a minute. What if I did this? And then I tried. No, that's not going to show. I'm trying to get as much white behind as possible. Maybe just one more thing behind it. Okay, no, I don't like it. No, I don't. I did not like that at all. That was awful. That was horrible. That was pitiful, actually. I'm not making that. You know what? That actually looks a little bit better compared to what I had before. Yeah, I gotta go with the gray one on this case. I really wanted the black and white in there, but that looked awful. Actually, no, change those two up. There we go, beautiful. A little bit of artistry and creative thinking. The gray does feel a little bit off, but once you look at the background, it does blend in just a little bit more. So that is tolerable to my eyes. I can tolerate that. I didn't think I was going to be done that quick. I thought I was going to need at least 30 minutes or more. And here I am done in 25. Actually, I was done at 15. I just wanted to add a little bit more on there. But that turned out pretty good. That wasn't too bad. That turned out pretty good. That I do enjoy looking at right there. Okay, now let's dig out to the location. I keep forgetting about those spooky sound effects and it always throws me off. Anyways, off to the metal fight area, because I have not created an actual spot at all for anything here. I'm not gonna be starting it for this video, unfortunately. I will do the unboxing, but we're gonna have to start it next time. The construction of the bay. But I can at least pick out where I want stuff. So without further ado, let's dig away, far away, into the unknown. That seems like a good enough distance. So above anything and everything else, I want to avoid making anything that even looks like a Nazi symbol. Because I do not like that symbol. I'm trying to imagine this from a satellite perspective. So if I look straight up, here's one line. You got two more branching off of there. That one's that way and it's bending that direction. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to start making a roadway for each path, so I know in the end that I will avoid anything and everything that could even look like that symbol. I do not want to see that on my screen, ever. That should be far enough. So let me see, you bend that way. So I'm going to bend you inwards so you get a little bit closer to it. Let me just fly up a little bit higher so we can all take a look here. Yeah, see, there we go. That way they're bending towards each other. So now there is absolutely no chance in the entirety of the whole universe that that symbol or anything close to it will ever come to be. Truth be told, I don't always remember which way the symbol points. I just remember the basic shaping. And I remember that it basically was created after, I believe it was the Buddhist symbol, I think. And it was just reversed. But I always forget which way it points. And I just don't want to risk it. I really don't. It is one of the worst symbols in all of history. I just don't want to see it. And now, I never have to. So that'll become one path. Our first one's over there. You know, it's funny because I'm actually flying pretty fast, and at the same time, it's not that fast at all. Can I have a speed potion? Potion of swiftness, where the heck is it? There you are. I don't think that helped too much. Oh, well. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same thing with these two sides. I'm going to branch them out, and then I'm going to curve them, or not curve, angle them. I'm going to angle them towards each other. Whoops. There we go. A little bit farther. Better. That should be far enough. Oh yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. And there we go. We now have the start of our fourth path. So now we go back over here and we can finish off the third one. Yeah, that should definitely be far enough. I can just go ahead and angle that now. Now, all my worries are starting to disappear. Every little worry I had before is gone now. When you are creating something that is meant to be for everyone, the last thing you ever want to do is unintentionally put something in that could even be considered mildly offensive. And I wanted to avoid that symbol design work at all costs. I did not want to see it. I realized as soon as I thought about putting a center location and then branching all the paths together that most likely that's what it would have looked like. Now, I could have just made a cross design, but that felt too simplistic and I did not want that. Just a personal opinion. You know, what am I doing? I gotta dig this out anyways. I could just dig it all the way back. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I could do slash fill for this, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to dig this out by hand. I find it easier because I actually know where it's all going to be and I'm not just speculating. Considering that there's actual turns in this. I mean, I gotta build it up anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and do this. Not a very happy, entertaining video for an ending, is it? It's just me doing dull, boring work. That's fine. So long as I get the first path done, I'm good. Or I guess this is actually my second path I'm fully making here. Yeah, there we go. Now I have an actual idea here on where I could actually use the slash fills. Let's see, that's the middle spot, so I gotta go 2 more. And that's 3. So about right here. Ta-da! Okay, now I can do a slash fill. Just to speed this process up just a little bit more. Because I have an actual idea of where my paths are. So there's the first one. I gotta fly all the way out of town to the unknown. Through the dirt and through the grass. There we go. Okay. Get all this into view so it actually works the first time and I don't gotta sit here and retype nothing. Yeah, there you are. What do you mean outside a world? I'm in the world. I'm staring right at it. You are a filthy liar, and you know it. See, now I gotta retype something. It's probably not gonna work this time either. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna do it by hand. Fine. And it is then. But I'm not happy about it. See, that's why I don't like using slash fill for these giant streaks. It never fully works for me. Well, that's time I'm never going to get back, unfortunately. No, come back. There you go. I'm just going to start with one line. And I'll just come back and work on that later. Because I would like to do the unboxing today. And I would at least like to have a marker down for Killer Bayfall. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if Killer Bayfall ever had any upgraded versions of it. At least for the Metal series. I'm gonna have to look that up here in a moment, because I'm just not certain. If it's just one bay and no other versions, then I could easily pick it almost any spot I want. Give me a moment. Okay, let's see here. Killer Bayfall. Do 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 do. Killer Bayfall, also nicknamed Evil Bayfall, UW145EWD. I'm not seeing... I'm not seeing any upgraded versions. I see a black recolor, but I'm not seeing any other forms. No, that's Minio Drago. I'm not stupid. That doesn't match. That one's not the same bay. That's a different one. Cancer Bay. Are there any others? I don't think there are. I'm not seeing any. With stuff like this, even if you just type in the word Valtryek, you're going to get different versions of different generations. So that's why I'm so confused here, because I'm not seeing anything. I think it might be the only one, actually. Okay, sweet. I can just put this anywhere I want to. Hallelujah. Just realized my camera's off center a little bit again. I keep hitting the darn thing, and then it just keeps moving on me. Okay, let me see here. So there's my location. So if that's the way it's gonna be, and it's the only BeyBlade of its type, then I can literally put this anywhere I want to. So knowing this fact, I'm going to put this one... here. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, that should work. That works. Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick before I end this video. I don't have a knife on me, so I'm just going to use a key. Trying very hard to not damage the box at all. Oh, I see. It loops around. Okay. I didn't know that. Trying to be nice and gentle here. Come on, let go. I don't think it wants to. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to. It doesn't want to open. I cut the tape. The flaps bent inward around the other pieces of cardboard. The super thin paper cardboard line here. So I cannot open this without damaging something, which is hilarious because it was designed to be easily opened. It's ironic, actually. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. There, I did it. That's actually quite a bit there. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got a BeyBlade, we got stickers. No surprise there. We got a launcher that came with it. Oh, sweet. It's even been slightly colored, so it's a different shade. That's nice. Man, I remember when these launchers were all the rage back then. Yeah, you've been in a box for far too long. You're horribly bent. Alright, well, I'm just going to insert you as is then. Looks like a 90-degree angle. That's horrible. How long have you been in a box? Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of sad. Okay, there we go. It's nice and shiny. I like that it's shiny. I better not get lead poisoning. I know that there are people out there who sell fake bays, and as a result, people get lead poisoned. It's horrible. I don't have any protective gear against that, so... I'm just secretly praying and hoping. I mean, I don't think I bought one that is fake. I don't think I did. I mean, it does say Takeratomi on the box, but there are some really good fake forgers out there now, and it is horrifying. So deep down, I'm just praying inside the back of my mind. And of course, it's all Japanese. There's no translator. So as a result, I can't see nothing. I can't read nothing. You know, it could at least show me where the stickers go. It's all black and white. One of these sides is completely faded. I can barely make out half the pictures. Okay, so that's where they go. And I dropped it. Come here. There we go. You know, I don't have anything to actually get closer. I know they make tools that allow you to put stickers on at closer angles, but I don't have any of that on me here. So I'm just trying to do this the old-fashioned way and improvise with my little key. No, get in there. Get closer, dang you. I think that's about as close as I'm going to get it. It looks a tad off. These are horrible stickers. I'm not referring to the backs on them, I'm not referring to the tops, I'm not referring to the quality, I'm referring to the shape. The shape of these stickers does not match the metal that I'm trying to put it on. So I put it on there and it just starts sliding around. It's not working. Come on, get in there. This is the downfall of having giant hands. I'm trying to reach in a tiny crevice and it is not working out the way that I need it to. Get in there. That's just going to have to do. Yeah, close enough. Now, how does this go together? I see, so I slide this inward. That's creative. Oh, because of the design, you can actually make it reverse. That's cool. Is there a certain way that it's supposed to... Yes, there is. There is a certain way that they do have it. Except I put it on backwards. Gotta reverse that. There we go. Then we use our little tool here. Nice little satisfying click. You know, it kind of reminds me of a flower. that are a very angry peacock. Alright, well, we're going to have to start building that next time, because we are out of time for this video. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. And like always, this is Menace Snowdecker signing off, and I will see you next time. So bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. Hope to see you all back here again soon. Hey, one more thing before you go. Could you please check out the links in the description below? Give them a follow, and join the Discord server as well. And while you're at it, how about you recommend some more BeyBlades for me to build? Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.